Hi there everybody, I am here today with a comparing video, this time between a Game Boy Advance and a Game Boy Color. Now, these two are a little different to each other because the Game Boy Color is a little bigger and the Game Boy Advance is kind of smaller. And then there's an original Game Boy Advance which I didn't get. These two I both got at Retro World, along with a Game Boy game and a Game Boy Color game, which you'll see in a minute. And then I have a regular Game Boy game that I've had for many years. So, these two are a little different because the speaker for the Game Boy Color is right here. Speaker for the Game Boy Advance is in the middle. The screens are both a little different. This one's kind of a rectangle, that's a square. The buttons are here are rather flat, and then these ones are more like noticeable. And of course, this was $40 because the price tag's on here. For the Game Boy Advance, this was $60 because the price tag's on here. And this is obviously in used condition because it scratches and it's green on it. I mean, they're both in used condition, but hey, they work. The backs of these are very different. This one does not run on a charger. Instead, it runs on batteries. This one runs on a charger, which is black. And I don't know if I packed it or not or something. Never mind. I don't want to go into more details, but these are recall codes. The Game Boy game goes in the front, while the Game Boy Color game goes in the back of this. And the Game Boy... And what you see right here, this is an original Game Boy game. It's Tom and Jerry, but it fits in the Game Boy Color. And then this is a Game Boy Color game, which is Monsters, Inc. And these two are designed to fit in the Game Boy Advance, which I'm going to set my phone down. This is like the second fold. Hold on. Let me flip my... Sorry, I'm trying to flip my camera a little bit. No, I actually can't do it. So, since it won't completely stand, I'm going to have to hold it. So, here's a Game Boy game I have. It's Monkey Ball Jr., Super Monkey Ball Jr. I've had this for many years. And then this I'm going to put in the Game Boy and see how I'll show you it works. It fits in the Game Boy like this, of course. And of course, a Game Boy has one screen. So does a Game Boy Color. You just push it in like that. Well, the Game Boy Color game, actually, I'm going to put in the original Game Boy game. It's designed to fit in this, which I'm going to put in right now. See, it fits like that. This is only $4, actually. Tom and Jerry is only $4. Tom and Jerry I got at Comic-Con. Monsters, Inc. I got at Retro World. So yeah, this fits in here too. They both make different sounds, of course. The on switch, off switch is right on the side, just like the Game Boy is. This one has a light letting you know if it needs to be charged or not. This one, shows the power button. And it has a volume button too, which I don't think I'm turning it up all the way. I think I am. So yeah, let me see if it works. Yeah, I can't really hear it, so yeah. Just turn up the volume. It's kind of a scroll button. This one's an up and down volume button. It has an L and R button, of course, but that one's noticeable. This one does not have an L and R button. And it's start and select, which are kind of lined. These ones are flat. And then it has a headphone jack, which this one does not have. Alright, so let's turn them both on. They both make different sounds, of course. Sorry if it's a little dark over here. This one says Game Boy on it with a battery. This one just says Game Boy on it because there's no games in it. I don't know if that's a battery or not. I'm not sure. And then this is the brightness button, which that one does not have. There we go. This one you can close. This one you can't because it's just a flat screen. It's almost like a 2DS, I'd say. So yeah, and the coolest feature is these two games are designed to fit in there, so I'll show you how it works. So let me just flip it up. Hold on, I gotta take the Game Boy game out of here. I'm just gonna set my camera down. And now I'm actually gonna set this up. This is gonna go in here, and I'll show you how it works actually. I'm gonna see if it reads it. If you notice the difference, the screen is a little rectangular because it's a Game Boy Color game. Like, the screen's a little different. But it makes the same sound as this does. So now I'm going to take it out. And, of course, the game... That's an original Game Boy game. Let me see if the Game Boy Color game will fit in there. I think it can. Let me try. Is it going to fit? There we go. It fits. So let me blow on it first. I'm actually going to turn on the volume since you already heard it. Now I actually turned it up. It works on that too, so that's good. Game Boy Color games are designed to fit in here. So are the original Game Boy games. Here we go. These are the 3 I have right here. Sorry if my camera's a little dark. Oh yeah, my hand was blocking the way, my bad. These are the games I tested. So yeah, it's very good, I guess. So yeah, overall these 2 are very good, and I'm happy I got them. I've been playing with these since my childhood. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.